Hello, I am Pretty Row. I am energy, I am powerful, and I am who I say I am. The purpose of this video is to discuss needy women and addressing the particular needs that they may have before we're getting into a relationship. I feel as though it is the perfect time to address the needs that you should be fixing that make you too needy, too clingy, too emotional before you get into a relationship with a man. Because a lot of our issues, as far as females are concerned, has nothing to do with the man. We can't give the man the issue of solving the problems that happened prior to even meeting him. Like the fact that daddy left when you was a little girl, and so now you feel like every man is going to leave you, things like that. The fact that every other man cheated on you, so now you feel low self-esteem and he can't go nowhere, and every time he put his phone down you have to go through it. Those type issues make you hard to deal with, make you seem crazy, out of whack, So in this particular video, we're going to discuss being a needy woman. I am not, quote, not saying you do not need a man. All I'm saying here is to make sure you are a whole woman before getting a man. That way, when you do need him, you need him in realistic ways instead of things like that have to do with your emotions and your feelings that he can't change or help you with anyway. So this video is about you doing the inner work on you first, self-reflection. We oftentimes, some people rather, they'll point finger at other people and say, oh no, none of the men aren't SHIT, or they're all in jail, or there's no good ones, they're all married or whatever. But if you are attracting every man in your physical reality that isn't SHIT, I just want to let you know how energy works. You attract that what you are. So basically what I'm saying here is that you yourself aren't SHIT if you really want to get serious with it. So you have to do the inner work on you, and then the universe will yield to you that what you are. And then you'll turn around once you have love for self. You will attract people who love you. You'll be on a love frequency. Once you work on the qualifications that you have and build yourself up a little bit more, then you will attract more qualified men that'll come to you and approach you, because the universe will send them your way because you are on that particular frequency. So here we go. Let's say, for example, you have a need. You have low self-esteem. Let's say you have low self-esteem for some reason. Maybe, how you look. Maybe your low self-esteem stems from being cheated on. So the inner work I would say you would do on that is to beautify yourself in the physical. Beautify yourself, adore yourself on the outside. Not for nobody else, but for you. And even as you put your lotion on, find something about you, whether it is your skin, whether it's your eyes, your legs, your butt, your breasts, whatever it is that you find sexy. Appreciate that. Talk to yourself when you're putting your lotion on your skin and be like, oh, my skin is so beautiful. I'm taking good care of my body. I love myself. You talk to yourself, or your cells, so to speak, because all is energy and you are energy, and your body even responds to the way that you feel mentally about it. So in an effort to boost your confidence, you can do those type things. And you already know about the shopping and buying things for yourself. But I'm talking about the inside work. Telling yourself you're beautiful, that you're amazing, that whatever quality that you might have, you're a great listener, you're a great friend, you're a great lover, you're a great mother, you're a great partner, you're efficient and effective in the workplace. Whatever your qualification is, you're so analytical. Appreciate yourself. Love yourself for that. Admire yourself. Even when you're in the bathroom, blow a kiss at yourself in the mirror if you have low self-esteem. If do something on the outside that'll make you build up that self-esteem even more. Even if it's just exercising. Even if it's yoga or going out to dance. Sometimes dancing, moving your hips and, on your lower sacral chakra area would help you feel feminine just by itself. Dancing and moving, it'll make you feel sexy. Wearing some nice perfume. And just admiring yourself can help you if you're on a low self-esteem level. Now, mind you, what I'm saying here is, okay, you on a low self-esteem level, But some people, when they're there, they'll get in a relationship still on low self-esteem level, but they'll put that makeup on. They'll in the beginning trick that man, and that man will think she's confident. And then when he get into the relationship with her, the dynamics of the relationship changes because she don't have the same love that she exuded in the beginning. And so he noticed. And so now the mask, the representative that he saw is gone, and the real person has showed up. And the real person have low self-esteem issues, and he's not attracted to that person anymore. So that's why I'm saying doing the inner. The inner is way more important than the outside, because I know women that have done so much outside work. They done got the boobs done, they done got the booty, but they still have the low self-esteem within, and that man can't fix that for you. He could tell you, babe, you look good when you go outside, but it is not his job to be trying to build you up. You have to build you up. You have to build you up. That way, if you build you up, nobody else can tear you down. And this is why I'm saying this, so you can be strong, confident in the relationship too. See, oftentimes nobody don't want to do the inner work. Everybody want to look at other people outside of them and say why their life is the way it is. But this video is about self-reflection. This video, okay, say for example, you have a hard time being alone. That's something you have to deal with because you've been left before. You have to do that work first. Maybe, yes, it'll be cool if you communicate that with your partner, but at the same time, it is your issue, your emotion that you have to handle first. So the perfect thing to do if you don't like being alone is to meditate. Because when you meditate, you realize that you are everything and you are never alone. You realize that you are the universe and the universe is you. Just like right now, I'm in this room with the walls, the lights, the floors, the laptop, the speaker, the camera. In the physical, there's no physical bodies in this room, but I am not alone. I have my angels, my guides, my ancestors who walk with me and talk with me. I know even outside of them, I am the universe. I am the laptop. I am the microphone. I am the camera. I am the all. There is no such thing as alone. Even when we say we're single per se, you know, when we try to get the status of where we are in relationships, you are never single. You are always plural. It is a mindset. It is a mindset. So this is why I'm saying you cannot make a man change your mind. You have to change your mind first. That's not his responsibility. So I feel like the loneliness, the love issues, the fact that you want a man because you want to be financially secure. Okay, before you get him, how about working on your credit? The things that you already put yourself in a rut with to begin with. Because when you get in a relationship, a healthy relationship, you want to be a whole person. How do you expect somebody to please you mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and sexually, and you don't know how to do it yourself? You don't even want to take the time to be alone with you. You don't want to be alone, but you want somebody to be with you. That just don't even make common sense. And so in a dynamic of relationship, those are the type of women that come off as needy, thirsty. And you don't want to be labeled as a crazy, needy, thirsty woman. You want to be a whole, confident woman. And so if you fix these things, you can be there. If you fix these things about yourself while you are not in a relationship just yet, when the relationship comes, it'll be a healthy one instead of a draining one where you draining somebody else's energy because now it's like you're on top of that man's back. It feels more comfortable for you to be on that man's side holding his hand. You being a whole being already, him being a whole being already. That's when you meet the master relationships that they call the twin flame type relationship. And I feel like when you at a low self-esteem level, when you at I don't love myself or I'm at a broke level, that is the perfect time for you to be single. You know, it's the perfect time because you don't want to meet nobody. If you broke, you going to meet a broke man. If you have low self-esteem, you're going to meet a low self-esteem man. If you don't love yourself, you're going to meet a man that don't love himself. And he's not going to be able to love you anyway. Because the universe yields to you that which you are. So if you get on the frequency of that what you want to be, then hold up. Then good men will show up. Providers will show up. Lovers will show up. And so that's what I feel that the needy women or the pick-me or the thirsty, whatever you call it in your physical reality, women need to understand about the dynamics of being married or getting in a relationship. Because no man or woman wants to have to deal with that. All this about having, that's my better half. That's my left arm, or whatever the slang is, the terminology is for that. It makes no common sense. How you gonna be a half of a person? Where your other half at? You need to go get it and tape it back together. It is time for everybody to be whole. It is time for you to say lower self, evolve to higher self. It is time for you to do the self-work. Even if this means going in the room and holding on to yourself for the things that happened to you in your past and telling yourself, yeah, I know it was rough. I know so-and-so left you. I know you didn't feel love when such and such happened. I know you feel broken because of da-da-da-da-da. But we're making it. Look at our progress. Things are looking good for us. We're still here. We're still on this journey. We're learning each day. We're growing. I love you. And I'm not going to go to sleep tonight until you are okay, until you stop crying, until you feel ease. I got you. You need to say this to yourself. How about that? How about you heal yourself? How about you stop looking for a savior? Whether it is spiritually or with a man, that when my husband come, everything gonna be all right. That's the same thing you said in church. When Jesus come back, everything gonna be all right. We're gonna go to the kingdom. You waiting on God. When God within is waiting on you. Just like you waiting on that man. When your lower self within is waiting on you. Waiting on you to pay attention to her or him. To let her or him feel at ease and accept it so that it can evolve to who you want to be. And this stops you from being that kind of needy woman or needy man. And you can be whole. And so when you meet a good man or a good woman, you're not running them off because you never fixed the lower version of yourself within you. So, like I said, I am not saying do not be a needy woman. Yes, you do need a man. But be the right kind of needy woman. Be the right kind of needy woman that needs a man as a protector, as a provider, as a professor of his love for you, as a good leader. But he's not supposed to be your therapist. Your counselor, that's why they have counselors and therapists out there available for people. Because your husband or your wife should not be that person. It's just too much. It's like that song by Erykah Badu, Bag Lady. You gonna hurt your back toting all them bags like that. But then when you get a man, you say, oh, here, take this bag, take this bag, take this bag. Who want to deal with that? So, anyway, this video is dedicated to the women that are in need. And hopefully you found value in this video to address your own needs and be the right kind of feminine woman that's needy, but not a wreck. Be blessed.